Hello, and welcome to the Arcserve Unified Data Protection video series. In this video, I'll show you how to restore Arcserve UDP deduplication data stores from tape. Okay, now before we get started, in order to successfully restore deduplication data stores from tape, Arcserve UDP needs to integrate with Arcserve Backup. Arcserve Backup is used to restore the deduplication data store to a specified or alternate destination, and Arcserve UDP is used to import it to a recovery point server. I'll show you how to do this in this video, but first, there are a few prerequisites to verify before you begin the restore process. First, you must have backed up an RPS or recovery point server data store to tape, and then you'll need to provide the session password if necessary, and then you'll need to provide the username and password for the restore destination. Okay, so once you have verified these items, we can now start to restore the deduplication data store from tape to an alternate location using Arcserve Backup, and then porting the data store to a recovery point server using Arcserve UDP. So let's start with Arcserve Backup and restoring it to an alternate location. Once you log on to the Arcserve Backup Manager, navigate to the Quick Start pane, click Restore, and then from the Center pane, select the Source tab. From the drop-down menu, select Restore by Session, and select the session that you want to restore. Then click the Destination tab, and clear or uncheck the Restore Files to their original locations checkbox. Expand Windows Systems and browse to the location where you want to restore the data to. Then click the Schedule tab, and select Once for the Repeat Method option. Then click Submit. The Restore Media dialog opens. Verify the restored media and click OK, and the session username and password dialog opens. Provide the username and password for the restore location and the session password for the recovery points if necessary, and then click OK. The Submit Job dialog opens. Now provide the required information on the Submit Job dialog and click OK. And the restore job is submitted. Review the details and click the OK button. After the restore job is complete, the Arcserve UDP data store files will be displayed at the location that you specified. Okay, now that we completed this procedure, let's go ahead and talk about using Arcserve UDP and importing the data store to a recovery point server, or RPS. To import the restore data store to the RPS, you'll need to use the Arcserve UDP console. So log into the UDP console. The Import Data Store feature lets you add a data store to the recovery point server. You can import any existing data store to a recovery point server. Now from the console, click the Resources tab. From the left pane, navigate to Destinations and click Recovery Point Servers. The Recovery Point Servers page is displayed. Now right-click the recovery point server you would like to import the data store to and select Import Data Store. You can also select Import Data Store from the Actions drop-down menu here or here. After clicking Import Data Store, the dialog opens. And from here, click Browse and select the Backup Destination folder from where you want to import the data store and click OK. If necessary, enter the encryption password, but if the data store is not encrypted, you can leave this field blank. Then click Next. Now after authenticating the backup destination folder, the Import a Data Store page displays the details of the data store. You can modify the data store details if necessary, and then click Save. The data store is added to the recovery point server and displayed at the destination's recovery point servers dialog. Upon completion of a successful import, a green check mark is displayed next to the corresponding data store name, seen here on the screen. That's it. Thanks for watching. This concludes our video. For other videos and more information on the features and benefits of using this application, please visit the Arcserve Unified Data Protection Knowledge Center.